Well, it's an amazing story, and Travis is still doing good right now with his name. And you guys started the Travis Manion Foundation. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, as I shared earlier, we wanted to make sure we made an impact and we got the word out. And part of that was my wife said, I'm going to start a foundation, and I want it to be there for our veterans, make sure I'm supporting the families of the fallen. And the last part of it was making sure that we do something to support that next generation of leaders. So she started a character program, Character Does Matter, where we get veterans in front of young kids and talk about character and service and integrity and leadership. And, my wife started that. We had good friends that were there when we lost Travis. They said, you know what? You guys should set up a memorial fund in lieu of flowers. And we did that. And before we knew it, when we turned around and looked at the bank account, we had money coming in from all over the country, and we had $200,000. My wife had $200,000, and she had those 5 words from Travis, if not me, then who? And she got going with that, with those 2 things, and she came in every day, first started right in our kitchen and started working it. And, she worked it till when we lost Janet 5 years, almost 5 years to the day after Travis. We lost my wife to cancer. And I guess you think about that sacrifice and the impact on the families. And I remember doing some research after we found out she had cancer and said she had a significant stressful event in the last 4 to 5 years. Yeah, she lost her son. And you think about that, and then you think about Brendan's mom, who recently died of cancer, or J.P. Blecksmith's mom, who died of cancer. So the impact is significant across the board for our families and our guys and gals in uniform. So we got going on that, and my daughter's picked it up since, and she's doing a great job with it. She's working with a lot of great young people. Amy Looney's another one of the leaders of the foundation, and she heads up operations in Washington, D.C. We've got an office here in San Diego. We've got one we just opened up in Atlanta. We're outside of Philadelphia, Washington. We're getting ready to open up an office in Chicago, and we've got an office in Houston, Texas. And we're working with our veterans and helping them through transition. We're working with the families. And you asked before, was this somewhat telling the story a little bit therapeutic, and doing this foundation and pushing that forward, was that therapeutic? And we really believe it is, and we believe, there's a grieving period, but we know that Travis would not want us to keep grieving. He'd want us to say, hey, let's go, pick it up and get out there and do something and make a difference. And so we do that, that's what we do every day. And we give some of the families a chance to do that too. We get families that go out and go on expeditions and help those that are in need, build houses, and it's really great for them. It's great to see them out there doing something in honor of their loved one, and making an impact for others.
What's the best way for people to support? Where can they find out information about the Travis Manion Foundation?
Yeah, they can go on our website, travismanion.org.
Okay.
We've got a lot of information there. We're around the country doing different things. We've got offices in some locations, but we've got activities almost everywhere. And for us, it's about joining the If Not Me, Then Who movement, making a difference wherever you can, and you can do that in a lot of different ways.
That's awesome.